You're lying in bed at night. The world is dark and quiet, but your mind isn't. It's busy, racing over something you said hours ago, replaying a 2-second moment like it's the final episode of your life. You're not running from wild animals, but your heart is pounding like you are. Sound familiar? That's not just stress. That's overthinking. And it's quietly draining your happiness, stealing your sleep, and robbing you of the energy you need to actually live. If you're ready to break free from the trap, this is the video you need to hear. If you want more practical science-backed tips to level up your mindset and become your best self, make sure to hit subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss a single episode from the Growth Mindset Project. Your brain is an incredible machine, but it's not perfect. One of its biggest flaws? It can't always tell the difference between real danger and imagined problems. To your mind, stressing about a typo in your email signals almost the same emergency as spotting a bear in the wild. Some people hit send and never think about it again. But if you're an overthinker, you spend your day battling invisible bears, afraid with every text sent, every awkward word at a party, every social media post. You build a mental zoo, and you're the only one running from all the animals. And here's the tricky part. Your body believes every imaginary threat. Your heart rate climbs, your stomach knots, your muscles tense as if you're preparing for a fight. But the only thing you're fighting is your own mind. That's why overthinking is so exhausting. It tricks you into running endless emergency drills for problems that don't even exist. Meanwhile, some people breeze through life on easy mode. They say the wrong thing, laugh it off and move on. They spill their drink, shrug, and forget it. They leave a message unanswered for days, then reply with a quick apology and carry on. But for us overthinkers, even the tiniest mistake can become an epic saga, replayed 100 times. Here's the truth. Overthinking isn't just thinking too much. Thinking a lot can be powerful. You solve problems, innovate, create. Overthinking is different. It's when your mind circles the same thought over and over, tricking you into believing you're making progress, when in reality, you're stuck. Imagine two people faced with the same challenge. One reflects briefly, makes a choice, moves forward. The other zooms in on every painful detail, imagines every possible disaster, hesitates, and the opportunity slips away. The first gets results, the overthinker gets stress. I've lived this. Once I sent an email with a tiny typo, "Thanks you," instead of "thank you." My brain went into overdrive. Would they mock me? Screenshot it? Think I was careless? The reality? They probably didn't even notice. But in my head, it was a full-blown catastrophe. That's what overthinking does. It turns paper cuts into open-heart surgery. So why does this happen? Because your brain is ancient. Thousands of years ago, it was trained to replay events and predict threats. Back then, a rustling bush might have meant a predator. Better safe than sorry. But fast forward to today. The dangers are social, not physical. A weird text, an awkward silence, a late reply. Your brain rings the fire alarm even for burnt toast. The emotion is real, but the risk isn't. And once the loop starts, it feeds itself. One thought sparks anxiety. Anxiety fuels more thoughts. Before you know it, one missed message becomes a ruined friendship in your mind. Overthinking is a hamster wheel. You're running hard, but going nowhere. Here's why it matters. Overthinking doesn't just waste mental energy, it costs you real life. Decision-making? Some people scan a menu in seconds. Overthinkers analyze every choice, every calorie, every possible regret, until ordering food feels like a board exam. Sleep? Non-overthinkers are out cold in minutes. Overthinkers lie awake, replaying conversations, worrying about tomorrow, reliving mistakes from years ago. Creativity? Overthinking kills it because fear of making mistakes blocks you from trying at all. So how do you escape? Here are 5 tools that work. First, ground yourself in the present. Ask, what's actually happening right now? Not yesterday's mistake, not tomorrow's worry, just now. Notice what you see, what you hear, what you feel. Second, write it down. Putting thoughts on paper shrinks them. You may even laugh at how small they look outside your head. Third, adopt a good enough mindset. Overthinking wants perfection, but perfection doesn't exist, and progress always beats paralysis. Fourth, set a timer. Give yourself 10 minutes to think, then decide and act. Treat it like a deadline. When the timer ends, you move. And fifth, use humor. Imagine your mind's drama as a bad sitcom. When you laugh at the absurdity, it loses power. I've tested these myself. I remember lying awake before a big talk, imagining every failure, people laughing, walking out, ignoring me. The next day, none of that happened. People listened, some smiled, one even thanked me afterwards. All that wasted energy for nothing. Overthinking is a bad fortune teller. It predicts disasters that almost never happen. So here's a shift that helped me most. Ask, what if it goes right? Instead of imagining failure, imagine success. That one question breaks the cycle. And if you want a simple rule, use this. If it won't matter 5 years from now, don't spend more than 5 minutes worrying about it. Most of the things we lose sleep over aren't worth even a fraction of the energy we give them. The truth is, thoughts aren't always facts. Most are just noise. You don't have to live on that hamster wheel. Life isn't meant to be lived inside your head. It's waiting for you outside the loop, in the real world. If this hit home, don't stop here. Subscribe, tap that bell, and check out our next video on the Growth Mindset Project. Your life beyond overthinking starts now.